Guys, I just showed here to do a quick read for my Libras. I hope y'all are doing well. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. I pre-pulled some cards and I feel like I'm gonna start the read with the energy oracle card that I pulled, and it was I'm sorry, defensiveness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. I feel like y'all are doing conscious and unconscious soul work, you know, in the 3D and in the 5D spiritual realms that you could be aware of and some of you may not be aware of. But it is powerful. Like, you are not here just to live every day regularly like a lot of people in the world are. Everybody does not get the same journey, and everybody was not called to do this type of soul work. And it could be lonely, it could be uncomfortable. You could have went through some spiritual awakenings where it's just like breaking the walls and so many outdated systems and conditions that you have accumulated from your past and your line, your ancestral line, going through so much hardships and like burdensome situations. With your story will not go in vain. It's like you have to understand why you went through this and the power that you hold from, you know, being resilient, coming out on the other side. But I don't want to get too, you know, ahead of myself. We are living in divisive times. When we are hurt and triggered, we tend to see things as a personal attack rather than an opportunity for healing. If we want to find true peace and unity, we need to stop our defenses and see things outside of right and wrong. As souls, we intrinsically remember unity and yearn for it here on earth. Perhaps this is why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite. But it's crucial to remember that we can't simply bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness are here. This is one of the greatest challenges for the collective. To bring about unity, we must first acknowledge the ways in which both we and the world have been divisive, personally, ancestrally, and collectively. The shadows, hate, wounds, separation, severing, wrongs, and sadness. You may be called to explore how your ancestors or your society have, consciously or unconsciously, inflicted pain on others. To find a way to drop the armor around your heart and see things as they truly are for all people. To say I'm sorry with an open heart and mean it. To be part of the healing rather than the perpetuation of inherited conflicts or oppression. This isn't about blame. This is about unwinding the pattern that got us here. You may be called to devote your time to causes you believe in or do healing work on your ancestral line. Soul inquiry, how are you being called to drop your defenses and unwind past wrongs? I feel like you guys went through so much with other people, you know, being let down, setting your expectations high, hitting rock bottom, feeling like, you know, the world is on your shoulder, a lot of baggage and responsibility. But through your hard work and like devotion to yourself, through it all, you kept your faith. It's like you could have had an opportunity to take this leap of faith. It could have been in love, and something happened. Like it was a breakdown. I think because you weren't ready. Maybe you've been through something in your past and it like left you not open to trust, you know, right off. You felt burdensome. It didn't turn out how you really thought it would turn out, like this new beginning or this love offer. And because you weren't ready, it just caused a breakdown. And it was for a reason. You could have been really on the defense, like defending your beliefs, your territory, your position in some kind of way, your strong convictions. It's like you had to defend yourself with others. And whether it's in love, whether this is like a career, you had an opportunity, a job opportunity, whatever this like unexpected crisis is that like shook you to your core, you felt like you had no control over, it's based around fear that wouldn't allow this to get past wherever it got. And it wouldn't allow this to grow, because anything built around fear cannot be sustainable. You know, and I feel like you had a lot that you were juggling, or someone had a lot that they were juggling. And it was just a fear of being let down again. With the High Priestess, it's a time to pause and like really listen to your intuition. Consider what you want and need for yourself. Patience and humility are essential. This is like a moment to let go of all pressures, you know, and really think about yourself. Because with this clock card, it's like in time, time takes time. In time cycles, time to heal and progress. It's like you're breaking these cycles. You know what I'm saying? Like you may have felt like you were on a roller coaster, like a hamster wheel for so long. And just when you felt like, you know, you were getting ahead or getting somewhere with relationships, business, whatever it is, it's like you get down on yourself and allow it to kind of like get stagnant or just not grow. And because we're all going to go through challenges. Yes, we will get that time where we are feeling good. Life is good. We're happy. We're feeling the highs of life. But the wheel keeps turning and you will experience the lows. You know what I'm saying? But how you choose to deal with it, sometimes that is a lesson in itself. 1122 on the clock. God, the universe, will throw a low in there or throw you a curveball to see how you handle it and to see how you deal with it. That's just a test of your strength and your conviction. You're kind of like stuck in between this like real spiritual side of yourself, trying to keep your faith and listening to your intuition. It's like balancing your conscious intellectual mind with like your spiritual intuition and subconscious, like the wisdom and understanding of like divine truth. Also, so much guilt of like your past and like staying stuck to like low vibrational like fears and conditions, societal conditions, distractions, and unpleasant people or situations. Could be addiction for some. Sex, lust is just like possessive, like a possessive energy. You know, negativity and bondage. It's like you're kind of playing tug of war with these energies, trying to like balance this out. It's a need to know that you can integrate. There is not good without bad. There is not right without wrong. And knowing that it's okay to embrace your shadow side in all parts of you. None of us are perfect. We all have good and evil within us. We were born that way. And that's the beauty in this journey, inner awareness and the inner realizations and clarity on this mission to self-improvement. You know what I'm saying? It's like we can be down on ourselves and going through a challenging time and not let that define who we are. Those times only make us stronger and more resilient for the next challenge. Staying true to who we are and staying in our power, allowing ourselves to, you know, go through the highs and lows in life and embrace it. We're on this journey for a reason. And in this present moment, up until now, everything we've been through made us who we are. You know, the highs, the lows, the bad, the good. And it's like you're battling these opposing forces within yourself. Because with this Tower, it could be like internal chaos also, where it's like breakdown, delusions. It's really letting go of this fear-based mindset that has held you stuck for so long. It's like rebuild and refocus, but this major change is happening for you, not to you. And it's all for good reason. This will allow you to grow, to emerge, and your soul will evolve. The Tower card is the opportunity to break free from the old ways of thinking that have been holding you back. This could have been self-imposed, choosing your own self-destruction, because this card is telling you to stay focused or you'll get distracted and get delayed. Your own fault. It's like parts of us we hide from others, feeling trapped or bound by a situation, person, substance, procrastination. Also, with this High Priestess card, which is so connected to everything divine. It's a thin veil between the conscious and the subconscious. She understands good, bad, evil. She understands all aspects of life, but she has no attachment. She knows that everything is an experience to make us better. Trusting in that divine guidance of your higher self, and everything has a divine plan and purpose. And when you trust and believe that, it's like you let go of expectations and the need to control all outcomes, because you understand everything is here to teach us something. Look at the butterfly card. This is relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, growth. It's like you're growing, you're changing so much about yourself, and it's not always easy. It's not always certain. Any separation from an experience in general is an opportunity for you to see your own value and see your worth. And don't sweep it under the rug. You need to feel those emotions so you can heal those. Do you truly believe who you say you are and who you show up as? Allow yourself to be everything you've become thus far. And allow yourself to keep up with your own expansion spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Like, it's almost like when you just get to the point where you're confident and thriving, you get weighed down just by fear-based thinking and people, maybe fatigue overload, because you're allowing like worrisome thoughts and negative energy to cloud your own judgment. You put in great efforts for yourself, praying for that energetic protection. We are all at war. You know what I'm saying? We need all the protection spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. Look at the world. Like, look at I can't watch the news. I do not. I can't. It's like it is so much negativity going on just in general. If you do not have your own solid faith in your own solid divine protection, you open doors for negative to truly take over. And that manifests in the form of fatigue, moodiness, mental prison, all this fear-based low vibration. Even on the news, you can like really take on that energy. If you're not energetically protected, it is so vital that you call in your protection and stay prayed up, protected, meditate, whatever it is that you do, that resonates with you, to strengthen that and harness that for yourself. Because it's like you're playing tug of war with this negative and positive aspect of yourself. And you're having these mental breakthroughs. You have this knowing within you, this wisdom and discernment. But it's almost like it can get clouded sometimes because you allow yourself to be fooled by low vibrational people, places, or whatever it could be. And that's why these breakdowns happen from the universe. It's almost like divine intervention tear certain situations down so that it can be rebuilt on solid ground. Whether that's your mind, a new job. This is like anything that shakes you to your core. Natural disaster, divorce, house fire, anything that shakes you to your core, mentally, physically, emotionally, that you have no control over. It's happening for you, not to you. It's like, because sometimes you get so lost, and it's like, universe, God, you are here for a higher purpose, and you can't get lost. That's your guides who truly love you and truly know what you're meant for. Like, hold on, snap out of this. You're meant for greater. You can get pulled away because you're supposed to get pulled away because this is teaching you something. It's okay. You can get pulled away, but we're gonna throw this curveball to reel you back in, because you were never meant to stay here. That is what these Tower moments are all about, realigning you. Because with this Ten of Cups, you will have genuine happiness come in your life. It's like, but you have to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. When you love on yourself, that's the energy you're exuding, because everything is energy and frequency. So what you're doing even behind closed doors is energy. When you're putting it into yourself and you're not giving your energy to external things, it's like you're attracting more of that. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I feel like you guys always get that, because I feel like you have to find that playfulness within you, laughter, finding like joy and humor, and know when to be serious. But I'm saying just finding humor even in chaos. It's like you see the light through it, and that's the universe and God seeing that you understand that nothing lasts forever. And it's how you choose to deal with it and come out on the other side shows what you're ready to attract, good or more negative. Yes, because you are healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. It's like you could be real bitter, but like guilty about like things that happened to you in the past. It's like, but guilt is a good motivator. Like use that as motivation to do better. Pay attention to red flags. The signs could be cautioning you. You guys have to really pause and listen to your intuition and your instincts. Like it never lies to you. And you have the gifts of wisdom and discernment. Use it. Not everybody gets these gifts from the universe, from the divine. You see things clearer than the average person. And that's not nothing to take for granted. Where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Today's soul action: share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. You also got, where can I ask for more help in my life? Until we can receive with an open heart, we're never really giving with an open heart. When we attach judgment to receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. Today's soul action: today ask someone for help and receive it with an open heart. Today's mantra: I ask for what I want and I am open to receiving it. Am I on the right path? Sometimes we second guess what we are doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we are even on the right path at all. Know this: you are on the right path. Keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you are currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean it's not real. Today's soul action: today search for all the ways you are aligned with your soul's purpose. The signs will appear. Let this newfound trust fuel your next steps. You got empowerment. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we all are connected through the same source. We all are connected. You may use your story to help the ones that may be falling short, and don't see their own power. That is what we're here to do. Empower others. Emerge. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from this place. From being curious and optimistic and not being so serious all the time and uptight. I feel like somebody really loves you and they feel like you came closer than anyone to like breaking their walls down. I want to feel that way again. Like you change people's perspective. You change their view of themselves, maybe of things they're going through. Know your power, not just in general, but in other people's lives. Open your eyes. Someone shows you who they are. Believe them the first time. Pay attention to red flags like you did get. People could be like in regret for losing you, but maybe they played their cards wrong. You know what I'm saying? And focusing on you and aligning with yourself and what you want is going to bring the people that truly are meant for you to you. And these others will come back. You know what I'm saying? But have that discernment. Always pay attention to that gut instinct. whatever you want to know, the answers are already within you. Okay, Libras, I know this went so longer than I wanted to. 3355. Until next time.